Hey everyone! Welcome back to Maddie's Creative Corner. It's so good to have you here. I hope you had a lovely holiday season and Happy New Year. Today I'm going to be showing you how to recreate this Witcher inspired nail art look. So let's get started. We're going to be starting off with clear full cover nail tips and applying a base coat to all of them. After curing that, we're going to be going in with a black gel polish and painting all of the nails black. Now, something you probably don't know about me is that I love video games. I was obsessed with Pokemon since I was a wee child, and nowadays I just spend most of my free time gaming. And Witcher is absolutely one of my favorite games and book series. I love the TV show as well, and it's just one of my favorite universes, and I just love the fact that we're jumping into this nail series with Witcher nail art. So as we go along, I'm going to be explaining more things about the signs that I'm going to be drawing onto the nails and what each sign does. After the first coat, we're going to be going in with another coat. And this is the perfect chance to tell you a few things about the Witcher world. So essentially, Witchers are children that are taken at a very young age and mutated through a particular process, very painful, very bad one, to have certain abilities so they are able to hunt monsters later on during their lives. So essentially, the main character, Geralt, was one of those children that was given up by his mother to become a Witcher and live this kind of a life. Going back into the nail tutorial, I'm going to be applying a matte top coat onto the black polish. Also, black is Yennefer's favorite color, and this is kind of a tribute to her. So after your matte polish has dried, you're gonna start picking different shades of green colors, and we're going to use them to create a nice marble onto the nail based on the colors of each individual sign. So for the pinky finger, I chose the Axis sign, and I'm going to be explaining more on that later on. So the colors for this sign are green, next on the ring finger we have the Ard sign, and the colors for this sign are blue. So we're choosing different shades of blue, adding them onto the nail, and then taking a nail art brush, we're going to be marbling them. Afterwards, we have the Igni sign, and the colors for this are mainly red, looking like a fire. So I'm going to be going in with different shades of red. And I just thought that this didn't really look like a fire, so I also decided to go in with a little bit of yellow. I accidentally added too much of it, had to take some off, and then I just marbled the yellow into the design. Next up, we have the Quen sign, and this is based on different kinds of oranges. So you can see I'm adding them here, and once again, using the exact same easy method, just marbling it onto the nail. And last but not least, for the thumb, we have the Yrden sign, and this is different kinds of purple, so we're choosing those kinds of shades, adding them onto the nail, and then marbling them together. After all of that is done, your nail should look something like this. But we're not done yet because I want to add some glitter. So I'm going to be adding these glittery polishes around the designs and creating almost like a thicker border around the design, so you can see where the design clearly ends and where the matte black nail starts. and I used similar kinds of colors for each nail. And as you can see here, I'm using this brown, like hollow almost color. For this nail, I'm using a blue glitter. And for the thumb, I didn't really have a particular purple glitter, so I started by using the gel color as a base, and then I went in with this beautiful purple glitter and just added it all around it, right onto the wet gel. And up next, we're gonna be grabbing some black acrylic paint and we're gonna start drawing on the signs. So this is the perfect chance for me to tell you more things about each sign. So on the first nail we have the Axis sign. This is a charm spell that you can use either during combat to turn enemies into allies or to help trick people into letting you get away with things like not paying fees and stuff like that. Up next we have the Art sign, and this is kind of a telekinetic blast that knocks back things, enemies, and helps you open like locked doors and stuff like this. Then we have the Igni sign, which is a fire spell, and it mainly just does damage. I think this is actually my favorite spell. I really enjoy using it. Then we have a very helpful sign, the Quen sign, which is essentially a shield that you can spawn around Geralt to help protect him from damage. And it's super helpful, especially when fighting difficult enemies, because you essentially don't get any damage, because all of it is reflected by the shield. And last but not least, we have the Irden sign, which is essentially a trap sign that helps deal damage and slow down enemies. Geralt does some weird symbols on the ground and it creates a circle, and when the enemy steps into a circle, he gets some status effects and he gets some damage. So here it is. We're gonna let this dry. I'm going to do a second coat of the paint onto each sign so that it looks a little bit more detailed and defined. And after that has dried, we're gonna go in with the dry top coat and cover all of the design, leaving out the matte part because I would like to have it matte. I think it looks better like that. And after curing that, we're gonna add some cuticle oil. We're gonna rub it in. And we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know I was speaking a little fast so I could try to explain to you everything, but I hope you liked it. I'm gonna work on these more, and I'm gonna come up with more in the future. Let me know what else you would like me to do. Stay tuned for another video next Tuesday, and subscribe, like the video, comment, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!